In our previous lecture, we have written down a program to find the maximum element in a given array. Now we are going to modify that program to actually write a function to find the maximum element in a given array. So therefore, we are going to learn how to pass an array as an argument in a function. Okay, so let's look at this program to find the maximum element in the array. So this is the definition of an array, right? This is my array input. So this is where actually my processing starts. This is the logic for finding the maximum element in an array, right? So first of all, let's define our function. Let's have a function definition done here. So the function that finds the maximum element in an array needs one input, that is the array, and obviously the size of the array. Therefore, it needs two inputs. And after doing the calculation, it will return the maximum element. So the return type is int because I'm working with the integer array. So maximum element is an integer number, right? So max array, let this be the name of the function, max array. Okay. So first argument is the array. Right, so I'll write integer array. Let the array name be a. Okay, array name be a. You can give any name here, right? So I'm not giving the size here. Size is also not required. If required, you can give size, but size is not required whenever you are actually giving it here as the declaration, because the array would be passed from the main function. So therefore, size we are skipping here. Okay, comma. Then you have to give the number of elements in the array. So let the number of elements be n. So here I am trying to define a function called as max array, which takes two arguments. The first argument is the integer array, so that array name is a, and the next argument is the size of the array. Right? So what is the logic now? Let me just copy this logic from here. Okay, Control X, and then let me paste it here so that we can work out here in the function. Let the maximum be m. Okay, and instead of arr, I have to use a. Okay, now instead of arr, because now the array name is a here in this function. Okay, so this is the same logic. So once it is found, finally I need to return the maximum element m. Okay, it's very simple, right? I've just copy pasted my code here and I've worked with this array a here. So the array name arr is changed to a here. Okay, and then array size is n. These are given to me from the user in the main function. Okay, now in the main function I need to make a function call, right? So the maximum, let me have this variable m redefined as max. Okay, let this be the maximum value. So I'll be storing the max in the maximum value. So I'll be calling a function called as max array. Okay, I have to pass two arguments. So this is a function call. So the first argument is the array. What is the array? The array is already defined in the main function. Array name is arr. So you just need to provide the name of the array, arr. And how many elements are there in this array? Size is n. N is the size of the array, right? So here I write the second argument as n. If you just observe here, right, you just have to pass the array name. No need to give the size here while calling. No need to give size 10. No need to write int and all those things. Just give the name of the array. So array is actually already defined in the main function. Here at line number 52, I'm just making a call to this function called as max array by passing the array. So I just write the array name and the n, which is my number of elements in the array, right? So once max is returned, I'll display in the main function maximum is max, because now maximum is max. Okay, I save this. Now let's try to compile this code and then see if it works fine. So it says that I is not declared. Okay, in this function, line number 9. So line number 9 is in function max array, right? I is not declared. So I need to declare the variable I, because I'm using this variable I in this loop. Okay, save this and then compile it one more time. So the compilation is successful now. So let's try to run this. Okay, enter the size of the array. So this is coming from the main function. So I give the size of the array as, let's say, 3. Enter all your three numbers, three elements. So let me give 43, 23 and say 56. So array is this one. Okay, and maximum is 56. Okay, how is this maximum calculated here? It is making a function call by passing the array and the size of the array. Here the size of the array is 3, and in the max array function it will find the maximum. So it will find the maximum is 56. So 56 is returned back. So 56 is returned back, and that is stored in the variable max here in the main function. So once I display max, it will display maximum is 56. Okay, so I hope you have learned how to actually create a function having array as an argument. This is how you do it, and how to make a call to that function. This is how you do it. While making a call, you just need to pass the array name and no need to give the data type and the size here while passing the array name. Okay, so this is how you can actually write a function with an array as an argument. So I hope in this lecture you have learned how to pass an array as an argument to a function. Okay, so that's all in this lecture. Stay tuned.